So, so Hare Krishna everyone. I welcome everyone for this session. So today we have very interesting topic, understanding of human mind, and we have a very special speaker today, Dr. Kumar Nayak. So during our recent alumni talk, we also called him, and he gave a very good interactive class. So we have again called him. So he is an assistant professor of sociology at IIM Indore, and he has completed in his PhD also in sociology from IIT Kanpur in 2013. So currently he also teaches Bhagavad Gita as an open elective at IIM Indore. So he's a very experienced person. His teaching interests include sociological perspective, Indian society and culture, ethics and corporate social responsibility, leadership insights from Vedic scriptures, social issues, population and society, and sociological theories. And his research is in sociology of social movement and sociology of development. And he has been an active member of the Bhaktivedanta Club, and he has coordinated many Janmashtamis and very big festivals. So let's welcome him in this session.
Yeah, welcome everybody. As you know, Abhishek who has already introduced me, and I hope I have already interacted with some of you in the last interaction. So I generally teach ethics and CSR here, and I've started working on the Bhagavad Gita as well, and I teach a course here on essentials of human values, which is based on Bhagavad Gita and also leadership insights from Bhagavad Gita. So two courses down here based on Bhagavad Gita. And the session that we are going to take today is actually part of my course. So that is understanding human mind based on the principles of Bhagavad Gita. So before going to discuss about the topic in detail, I'll just brief you that what we are going to do today. And I will talk about the mind for some time, and then while discussing, if you have any question, you can raise your hand, and we'll take those questions during the sessions. And at the end of the session, we'll have a 10 minutes game, Kahoot game. I hope all of you are acquainted with Kahoot game. So please keep a mobile handy with you, okay, so that you will see the questions on your screen, on your laptop screen or whatever, and then you have to log in to kahoot.it in a different device, or you can split screen with device, whatever. Now you already know what to do. So please be ready with different device, so that at the end of the session we can have a Kahoot game of 10 minutes based on the discussion that we are going to have today. Now, okay, given this background, so I just want to ask you regarding Acha, Abhishek Prabhu.
Yes, bro.
So, is it okay if I take the session in English only, right?
Yes, I think English will be fine. You can also use Hindi. I think most of us. You can ask if does anyone has any issue with Hindi language. I think no one will have. So you can take it mixed, I guess.
Okay,
But
so does anybody want me to speak in Hindi as well? Please raise your hand if you want to listen in Hindi. Otherwise, I will, go on in English. Yes, one, two, three. Okay, all right. You can three, four. Okay. So okay, so I will use both. All right. So you can lower your hand. Thank you. Uh, so पहले मैं ये क्वेश्चन पूछना चाहता हूँ, है ना. फर्स्ट आई वांट टू आस्क a question. What is mind? What do you understand by mind? Where is mind? Okay, before understanding what mind is, so let's try to understand where is mind. कहाँ है मन हमारा? In which part of the body mind is situated? You can unmute and speak. Yeah, you can also write in the chat box. Yes, Manishji, you want to speak?
No, I just joined through the phone.
Okay, okay, no problem. All right. कौन बोलेंगे कि मन कहाँ है हमारे शरीर में? In which part of the body the mind is situated? Okay. Bhavya is saying, I guess every part. Okay. All around the body. Okay. Mhm. Any other answer? Inside head. Okay. Mhm. Brain. Okay. Inside the brain. Omkar says. Okay. Any other? Okay. So I know, at least I know I'm surprised and pleasantly surprised to get these answers like it is all around the body or every part of the body. Yeah, somebody says mind is related to consciousness, and so every part of the body. But generally, like the answers we got from Omkar and Madhav, generally we think that mind is, here. When sometimes we say, he's gone mad, his mind is, you know, gone. So हम सोचते हैं कि माइंड यहाँ है, ब्रेन में है, बट ब्रेन इज अ फिजिकल ऑर्गन. Okay. And mind is not a physical organ, it's not a gross organ. So that is why when psychology as a subject was started to be taught in academics, so psychologists defined psychology as the science of soul. Psych means soul, logy means science. So first they defined psychology as the science of soul, but later on they found that soul is very difficult to observe. So there cannot be any concrete science of soul. So they discarded that idea and they say, okay, we can define it as science of mind. And then they also face the same situation that there is no physical location of mind in a particular part of the body. You cannot say that mind is existing in the brain, mind is existing in the heart, mind is existing in the stomach or any part of the body. So there is no physical location because it's not a gross organ, it's not a physical organ. ये एक physical organ नहीं है. So it's a subtle part of our body. Again, it's part of our body, but it's a subtle part of our body. So हमारा दो बॉडी है. एक है ग्रॉस बॉडी जिसको स्थूल शरीर बोलते हैं. ओके, द ग्रॉस बॉडी इज कॉल्ड स्थूल शरीर. एंड स्थूल शरीर इज विच वी सी, जो हम ऑब्जर्व कर सकते हैं, जो हम देख सकते हैं, इसको स्थूल शरीर बोलते हैं. And you take Greek philosophy, you take Indian philosophy, whatever philosophy, so this gross body is made up of five major elements: earth, water, fire, air and ether. तो इसीलिए जब शरीर हम जब मर जाते हैं, शरीर को इधर जला दिया जाता है या दफन किया जाता है या फेंक दिया जाता है. एंड उससे क्या होता है, प्रकृति से ये पांच एलिमेंट आता है, शरीर बनता है. और फिर वही पांच एलिमेंट प्रकृति में चले जाते हैं. पानी पानी में मिल जाता है, एयर एयर में मिल जाता है ना, अर्थ अर्थ में मिल जाता है. सो ये प्रकृति से आता है और प्रकृति से फिर मिल जाता है. बट क्या मिल जाता है, ये ग्रॉस बॉडी, ये स्थूल शरीर. बट द सटल बॉडी that consists of three things: mana, buddhi and ahankar. So like mind, you can't also say where is your intelligence. So mind, intelligence and your sense of identity, these three constitute the subtle body. उसको सूक्ष्म शरीर बोलते हैं. ओके, तो सूक्ष्म शरीर में मन, बुद्धि एंड अहंकार, ये तीनों आते हैं. तो मन सूक्ष्म शरीर का एक पार्ट है. ओके, जो दिस इज वेरी वेरी सटल, that doesn't have a physical existence, but it is there. If you read Descartes, there is a philosopher, Western philosopher called Descartes. So he says, I think, therefore I exist. So my existence is not only this physical existence. My existence is mainly decided by my mental existence. That is why I say I exist. I think, therefore I exist. And as long as I'm able to think, I'm existing. And as soon as I stop thinking, I'm dead. So he says, जब हमारा सोचने का क्षमता चला जाएगा तब फिर मैं डेड हो जाऊंगा, वो बोलता है वेस्टर्न फिलोसोफर डेकर्स. So that is mind. So mind helps us to think, and mind is also द स्टोर हाउस ऑफ ऑल द इमोशंस. हमारा जितना भावनाएं हैं, खुश होते हैं, दुखी होते हैं, क्रोध आता है, ये सारे जो भावनाएं हैं, so all these emotions, they are regulated, they are actually stored in mind. Okay, so mind, because of the mind we are able to feel all those emotions. So हम है ना कोई बोला कि and mind is not the part of soul, mind is the part of this material body. Soul is different again, soul has its own mind, so that's different issue. Okay, so mind is a subtle body and it is the storehouse of all emotions. It helps us to think, feel and desire. Okay, so those things are possible because of the mind. Okay, so in that background, let us see how mind is related to other parts of the body, how mind is related to intelligence, how mind is related to ourself, that is the soul, and then you know what happens when we control the mind, and what happens when we are controlled by the mind. है ना, क्या होता है जब हम मन को अधीन में रखते हैं, और क्या होता है जब मन हमको अधीन में लाता है, और इसका मीनिंग क्या है, क्या मतलब है कि माइंड हमारा अधीन में है, और क्या मतलब है कि माइंड हमको कंट्रोल कर रहा है. सो आई हैव नो सम पीपीटी, आई विल जस्ट शेयर इट विथ यू. स्क्रीन शेयर मैं करूंगा अभी. Yes, can you see my screen?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yes.
sir. It's
Okay, thank you very much. Yes, you can see this is, you know, this picture, this picturization is brought from a Upanishad, okay, called Kathopanishad. कठोपनिषद से ये पिक्चर लाया है, मीन्स ये पिक्चराइजेशन लाया गया है, और ये हमारा एक शरीर को, है ना, पूरे हमारे एग्जिस्टेंस को इस पिक्चर के हेल्प से समझाया गया है. ओके, सो आवर डिफरेंट लेवल्स ऑफ एग्जिस्टेंस इज एक्सप्लेन्ड थ्रू दिस पिक्चर. Okay, what do you see in this picture? Can you please tell me what are the different aspects you see from of this picture? ये पिक्चर में आप क्या क्या देख रहे हो, थोड़ा मुझे बताएंगे कोई?
It's of different colors.
Okay, we have different colors. All right, just tell me the composition of this picture.
Sir, here 5 horses are there, which represent our senses.
Okay, 5 horses are there.
And then there is a person in black,
Uh-huh.
and there is a person in white, which is ordering the black person.
Okay,
Yes,
and anything else you see?
it is being controlled.
Okay,
No.
वो हम बाद में देखेंगे. अभी
चैरियट.
हाँ, कंपोजिशन बताइए. एक चैरियट है, रथ है,
Yeah.
5 घोड़े हैं, एक रथ चालक है, सारथी है जो रथ चला रहा है, ये कुछ रोप्स है. ओके, और एक पैसेंजर बैठा हुआ है, राइट, और एक रास्ता है, पथ है, जिस रास्ते में रथ चल रहा है. ओके, तो है ना, these are the main composition of this picture. All right, then like you have already said, so these 5 horses are like our 5 senses. Okay, so before going to that, let me just ask you, suppose ये हमारा रथ है, और जो पैसेंजर है, सपोज हम यहाँ बैठे हैं पैसेंजर सीट में, और दोनों तरफ, जैसे आप लोग सब IIT कानपुर में हो, आप लोग कैंपस में हो या घर में हो अभी? वेयर आर यू नाउ?
सर घर में.
घर में. ओके ओके, ऑलराइट. तो आप IIT कैंपस आओगे तो देखोगे IIT इज इन द आउटस्कर्ट ऑफ कानपुर. कानपुर का पूरा आउटस्कर्ट में IIT कानपुर है, और उसके बाद खेती है, हरियाली है. तो सपोज you have started your journey from IIT Kanpur sitting on the chariot, and then in both side of the road towards Madhana, and the opposite direction of the city, if you travel, then there are green fields in both the sides. Okay, somewhere there are rice, somewhere there are wheat, somewhere there are chana, some different kinds of crops are planted, and the green plants of those crops, they're very attractive to these horses. And these horses, different horses, they would like different crops. Somebody would like to eat chana, somebody would like to eat gehu, somebody would like to eat rice, somebody would like to eat that sugarcane. So they would drag, and if you allow the horses to eat whatever they like, then they will drag your chariot in different direction. Will you reach your destination if you allow them to eat whatever they desire? Yes or no?
No.
No. Then you will just hover around. आप यही घूमते रहोगे, एक बाएं तरफ खींचेगा तो एक दाहिने तरफ खींचेगा, और आप बस यही खींचातानी में वही भटकते रहोगे. Okay, so you can never reach the destination. So इसीलिए आप जब कानपुर आओगे तब देखोगे ये जो घोड़ों की आंखों के सामने, दोनों आंखों के दो साइड में ऐसे लगा देते हैं वो कुछ चीजें, जैसे वो साइड में कुछ नहीं देख सकते, वो सीधा देखेंगे ओनली रोड में. So then they will walk straight. So if you don't control the horses, then you can never reach the destination, whatever may be your destination. Okay, you may be going to station, you may be going to airport, you may be going to your friend's place, you may be going to wherever you may be going, but you can never reach the destination if you never control the horses. So Upanishad says these 5 horses are like our 5 senses, and the rope through which these 5 senses are controlled, the 5 horses are controlled, is like our mind. And the person who is holding this rope is called intelligence, the charioteer. And the person who is sitting, the passenger, is actually the soul, actually us. And the body, the chariot, is our body. The whole chariot is our body, where the senses, mind, intelligence, everything is there. Okay. And within that body, the soul is sitting in a particular place. Okay. So this is the chariot of the body. So imagine if we are not able to control the horses, we are not able to reach the destination. So likewise, if we don't control the senses, then we can also never reach our destination. For example, आप आईएएस के लिए प्रिपेयर कर रहे हो, या सपोज आप अभी अभी आईआईटी में एडमिशन लिए हो, तो ऑल ऑफ अस मस्ट हैव प्रिपेयर्ड फॉर जेई. जेई के लिए आप लोग प्रिपेयर किए होंगे. जब जेई के लिए प्रिपेयर कर रहे थे, कुछ दोस्त आपको बोल रहे थे कि चलो भाई अब नया मूवी आया है, देखने चलते हैं, चलो आज खाने चलते हैं होटल में, पार्टी करने चलते हैं, पीने चलते हैं, या खेलने चलते हैं, या आज मैच है देखते हैं. तो आप ये सब कुछ करते, दिन में जो भी आया, हर दिन मूवी देखते, हर दिन खाने के लिए जाते, हर दिन मैच देखने जाते, ये सब करते, तो आप आईआईटी में कभी नहीं पहुंच पाते. तो आपने आपके सेंसेस को कंट्रोल किया, तब जाके आपके डेस्टिनेशन में आप पहुंचे. ओके. जब मैच हो रहा था, आप मन मार के पढ़ाई कर रहे थे. ओके. जब दोस्तों ने पार्टी कर रहे थे, आप मन मार के घर में बैठ के पढ़ाई कर रहे थे. कभी कभार हफ्ते में एक बार या महीने में एक बार कहीं चले गए मूवी देखने, वो अलग बात है. बट डेली आंखें बोलता है कि नया मूवी आया है, देखने चलो. जीवा बोलता है होटल में अच्छा खाना मिलेगा, अभी घर में ये सड़ा खाना मत खाओ, चलो होटल में खाओ. ओके. घूमने चलो, बहुत चीजें सारे देखो, बट आप बोलते हो नहीं, मुझे पढ़ाई करना है. So you don't allow your horses to roam around, to snatch, or to kind of drag your chariot wherever they want. Rather, you wanted the horses, you wanted the senses to be controlled and run in the direction where you want. That is why you are here in the IIT. Okay. So that is why it's very important to control these 5 senses. But how can these 5 senses be controlled? These 5 senses have a master called mind. Okay, so mind is the master of all these senses. मन, आप बोल रहे मुझे खाने का मन हो रहा है, that means mind is controlling the tongue to eat something. Okay, so mind is the master of all these senses. So that is why mind can control these five senses. And when mind is controlled by intelligence, and what is intelligence? What is the difference between intelligence and mind? Intelligence is the decision maker. जो भी हम डिसीजन लेते हैं, है ना, that is, that is with the help of the intelligence. Okay, and when intelligence can also be influenced by mind, because most of the time we are influenced by our emotions. That means our intelligence is influenced by our mind. So intelligence has the capability to act objectively, but most of the time, because mind is so strong, most of the time mind influences the intelligence. Although intelligence is superior to mind is superior to senses, but sometimes mind influences the intelligence. Most of the time mind influences the intelligence, but we have to purify the intelligence to such an extent that intelligence will be able to control the mind, intelligence will be able to guide the mind with proper decision, and then mind will control the senses or the horses. So mind is the key in between intelligence and senses. So when mind is in the right direction, when it is controlled by proper intelligence, then all the five senses will remain controlled and will reach our destination. So nature of the mind, if it is controlled, mind is like your best friend. And if it is uncontrolled, the mind is like your worst enemy, the greatest enemy. Mind is controlled, it will give you all the benefit. Mind is uncontrolled, it will be your greatest enemy. For example, आप किसी से बात कर रहे हो, गुस्सा आया, एंगर कंट्रोल्स द माइंड, एंड देन माइंड से जिसको दो थप्पड़ लगा दो, थप्पड़ लगा दिया, कन्फ्लिक्ट हो गया, पुलिस स्टेशन में गए, पुलिस पकड़ लिया, देन आपको सजा हुआ. Okay, so your intelligence could not control the mind at that time, and mind could not control the working sense, that is hand. And these five senses are the five sense organs, like, ear, nose, or eyes, tongue, and skin. But along with these five, there are also other five senses, working senses, like hands, legs. Okay, these are the working senses. So if mind is able to control those working senses at that particular point of time, then you will not be in trouble. But mind is not controlled. It allows your organs to do things, in certain way, then it becomes your greatest enemy. It can put you in trouble. It can save you from all kinds of troubles. So if it is controlled, it is your best friend. If it is controlled, you can decide what to eat, what to hear, what to see, what to do, where to go. You are able to decide based on your intelligence. Mind is controlled. Then it will be your greatest of the friend, best friend. And then you are not able to decide. You are swayed away by your emotions. You are swayed away by your desires. Then it will be your greatest enemy. So in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, Uddhareda atmana atmanam natmanam avasadhyate atmeva hi atmano bandhur atmeva ripuratmanaha. One must deliver himself with the help of his mind and not degrade himself. The mind is the friend of the controlled soul, conditioned soul, and his enemy as well. For him who has conquered the mind is the best of friends. But for one who has failed to do so, his mind will remain the greatest enemy. Okay? So mind can be your friend and it can be your own enemy. So mind is compared to a knife. When it is controlled, it is like in doctor's hand. In doctor's hand, knife is in absolute control. Precisely doctor use करते हैं कहाँ काटना है, कहाँ ऑपरेशन करना है. It saves life. Okay? Doctor has absolutely precise control over the knife. वो जितना जरूरत है उतना काटता है, ना कम ना ज्यादा. But if it is in the hands of the miscreant, it is not under control. कहीं भी घुसा देगा, लोगों को मार देता है. Okay? ये प्रिसाइजली नहीं करता कि ठीक है मैं इतना चोट दूंगा तो वो मान जाएगा मेरे बात, नहीं है ना. कहीं भी घुसा देगा तो फिर क्या होगा परिणाम उसको खुद को भी पता नहीं. So it is absolutely not under his control. So mind is like that. It is like a knife. If it is in the hands of a doctor who has absolute control over that knife, it saves millions of lives. And if it is in the hands of the miscreant who doesn't have any control over the knife, it kills people. Okay. So like that, if we have absolute control over the mind, it can do wonderful things for us. And if we don't have any control over the mind, it can lead to a lot of dangerous situation for us. Okay. सपोज आप लोग यंग हो, अभी कॉलेज में आओगे, कॉलेज में सब you have you may meet some girls. Okay, boys will meet girls, girls will meet boys. You may develop some attraction towards some girl. अच्छा लगने लगेंगे कोई, तो फिर आप क्या करोगे? उनको जाके बताओगे कि आप मुझे अच्छा लगते हो, हम फ्रेंड बन सकते हैं क्या? देन वो बोलेंगे नहीं नहीं, मैं आपके साथ इतना अच्छा फ्रेंड नहीं बन सकता हूँ क्योंकि मेरा कोई ऑलरेडी फ्रेंड है. एंड इफ यू हैव ए कंट्रोल्ड माइंड, देन ऑल्सो मैं आईआईटी में आया हूँ पढ़ाई करने के लिए. ओके, फ्रेंडशिप हुआ हुआ नहीं हुआ कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता. देन आई विल कंसंट्रेट ऑन द स्टडी, आई विल लेट इट गो, लिव इट. माइंड कंट्रोल में नहीं होगा तो बोलेगा ऐसे कैसे, तुम्हें मना कर दिया. ओके, है ना, क्या समझती है आप अपने आप को? सो ऑल दोस फीलिंग्स विल कम and it will overcome you, and then you will take certain actions. Okay, then it will lead to a lot of dangerous situation. India has the highest incidence of acid attack. Why? Because of this uncontrolled mind. Rape, molestation, different kinds of crimes are because of this uncontrolled mind. You just control the mind at that particular point of time. You say my destination is somewhere else, just leave it and move on, things are solved. And because we are not able to control the mind at that particular point of time, mind controls us. The emotions overcome our intelligence, and then our actions are guided by that particular negative emotions, and then we go on in a path of destruction. Okay, then uncontrolled mind, क्या क्या हो सकता है uncontrolled mind में? Lack of confidence, loss of trust, madness, weakened determination, मन बोलेगा कि तेरे से नहीं होगा, depression, stress, hypertension, damage to oneself, family and society. So all these things can happen because of the disturbed senses, fickle mind and lusty intelligence. Okay, and result of action with uncontrolled mind: rape, murder, liquor. Rape, such a heinous thing. You just control your emotions, control your desire, control your organ, sex organ and desire at that particular point of time, then rape will not happen. You can be saved from a dangerous situation, the other person can be saved from a dangerous situation, your family can be saved from the humiliation. But the mind is not under control. Mind says you do this, you do that, and then the consequences, suicide. For a particular moment, mind says that you can't do anything, कुछ नहीं कर सकते हो, टांग दो खुद को, और कुछ रास्ता नहीं है तुम्हारे पास. बट भगवत गीता बोलता है मात्रा स्पर्शस्तु कंतय शीतोष्ण सुखो दुःखदा आगम आपायन नित्य तम स्थितिक्षवसो भारत. भगवत गीता बोलता है कि जो सुख एंड दुख, ये जैसे विंटर एंड समर आते हैं और चले जाते हैं, ऐसे सुख एंड दुख वो आते हैं और चले जाते हैं. आप याद करिए वो दिन जिस दिन आपको आईआईटी मिल गया था, कितना खुश थे आप. और वो खुशी ऐसे नहीं कि जिस प्रकार का खुशी तब मिला था वो अभी भी कंटिन्यू कर रहा है वही खुशी, नहीं, वो आया और चला गया. आप याद करिए वो दिन जहां आपको थोड़ा सा दुख हुआ था, ऐसे नहीं कि वो दुख अभी तक कंटिन्यू कर रहा है, नहीं, दुख आया और चला भी गया. तो लाइक विंटर एंड समर दे कम एंड गो, हैप्पीनेस एंड डिस्ट्रेस दे आल्सो कम एंड गो. सो व्हाट वी हैव टू डू? कृष्ण सेज टॉलरेट, तितिक्षसो, इसको टॉलरेट कर लो. टॉलरेट कर लेंगे, उसी मुहूर्त में टॉलरेट कर लेंगे तो वी कैन सेव आवरसेल्फ, सुसाइड नहीं होगा. सो वी हैव टू लर्न टू टॉलरेट बाय कंट्रोलिंग द माइंड. practice to tolerate humiliation, practice to tolerate happiness, practice to tolerate the sadness or distress. Then all these things, rape, murder, suicide, liquor, है ना, ब्रेकिंग टीवी, पाकिस्तान इंडिया मैच होता है, इंडिया मैच हार जाता है, उसी समय में हमारा हम ओवरकम हो जाते हैं इमोशन से, माइंड से, एंड देन खुद का टीवी खुद तोड़ लेते हैं और पैसा बर्बाद हो जाता है। उसी मुहूर्त में 2 मिनट हमको खुद को रोक लेंगे तो टीवी बच जाएगा, पैसा बच जाएगा। Okay, picking quarrels, cigarette, breaking house, so all these things है ना happen because of the uncontrolled mind. So करना क्या है हमको? First step, do not allow the senses to wander, stray in any direction they want. We have to practice the control. Control कैसे आएगा? ऐसा नहीं कि आज मैं उठ के सोचूंगा कि आज से मैं माइंड को पूरा कंट्रोल करूंगा, सेंसेस को एकदम अलाउ नहीं करूंगा जो भी चाहते हैं। और सेंसेस को अलाउ नहीं करने का क्या मतलब है? Doesn't mean that you don't give anything to the senses. Doesn't mean you stop eating. Doesn't mean you stop speaking. Doesn't mean you stop listening things. Doesn't mean you stop seeing things. No. Regulate. We'll come to that. Regulate the senses. जितना शरीर के लिए खाना चाहिए उतना खाना है। जीवा को संतुष्ट करने के लिए नहीं खाना है। जीवा को संतुष्ट करने के लिए खाएंगे तो विल ऑलवेज रन आफ्टर टेस्टी फूड, देन इट विल गिव अस अ लॉट ऑफ ट्रबल। सोना है तो जितना चाहिए शरीर के लिए उतना सोना है। ज्यादा सोएंगे तो लेजी हो जाएंगे, कम सोएंगे तो शरीर दुर्बल हो जाएगा। ओके, सो whenever our senses are dragging us to do certain things, then we have to control, regulate it. Whatever is needed for us, we do that, and then whatever is just for the satisfaction of the senses, we try to control that. So do not allow the senses to wander, stray in any direction they want. So first thing is घोड़ों को कंट्रोल करना है, उनको लगाम देना है, उनको वो लगाना है दोनों साइड में. So then you can reach your destination. Otherwise just घूमते रहेंगे. Engage the senses and mind in the higher topics. Okay. सबसे मुश्किल बात है इनको मना करना. आप मना करो कि नहीं ये चीज मत खाओ, ये चीज मत देखो, सेंसेस को बोलोगे तो they will revolt. So that is why you have to engage them in the higher topics. Okay. देखना है ना, तो see something which is higher than the ordinary things. Go to the temple, see the deity form of the temple, a deity form in the temple. भगवान के रूप का दर्शन करो. हाँ, प्रकृति में जाओ, पहाड़ नदियों को देखो. It gives peace. If you go to movies, go to club, we see things that disturbs our mind and senses. So gradually elevate ourselves to higher topics. Understand the meaning of life by reading thought-provoking books like Bhagavad Gita. Okay. So Bill Gates used to say, reading book is like sharpening the saw. Okay. If you don't sharpen the saw, your efficiency to cut the wood will be reduced. So that is why we should go on continuously reading good books, thought-provoking books, philosophical books, not novels. सस्ता उपन्यास पढ़ेंगे तो उसको कोई फायदा नहीं होता, लाइफ का कोई मीनिंग उससे पता नहीं चलता. तो इसलिए thought-provoking books, Bhagavad Gita, philosophy books, okay, books by the great authors, which gives certain deep thoughts. We have to read those books. Associate with people who know the essence of life. And ऐसे बोला जाता है कि our personality is the combination of the 5 people we are associating with. हमारे 5 क्लोज दोस्तों को ले लो, उनका पर्सनालिटी का एवरेज कर लो, हमारा पर्सनालिटी वही हो जाएगा. तो इसीलिए एसोसिएशन हैज ए वेरी स्ट्रांग इन्फ्लुएंस. आईआईटी में आओगे, कुछ दोस्त मदिरा पीने के लिए बोलेंगे, आप उनके फॉलो करके मदिरा पी लेंगे तो फिर गया, उनके पर्सनालिटी आप में रब अप हो गया. तो इसलिए एसोसिएट विद पीपल हु नो द एसेंस ऑफ लाइफ. गुड एसोसिएशन, यू हैव टू चूज गुड एसोसिएशंस एंड लीव द बैड एसोसिएशन. Step 5, make best use of opportunity for good association. A good association मिला, so you have to make best opportunity, best of that association. Conflict नहीं करना है, वहाँ association को छोड़ना नहीं है. जैसे आईआईटी में एडमिशन मिलने के बाद आप डायरेक्टर के साथ पंगा करके आप आईआईटी नहीं छोड़ते हो. You want to make best of that opportunity. So like that, when good people come in your life, make best use of the association of those good people. So 5 things I would say to you. A, B, C, D, E. A for association. So choose your association carefully. Have good association. Those who are in sattva, those who are in mode of goodness, they know the essence of life. They are not destroying themselves, and they will not destroy you. So choose good association. B, for books, read thought provoking and philosophical books. And C, chant. What chant? Not Sachin Sachin or Sehwag Sehwag. Okay, you can chant it sometimes, but I know not always. So chant means chanting the mantra. We'll come to that, what mantra is and why we should chant. D, you have to be careful of your diet, what you are eating, because you are what you eat. आप जो खाते हो आप वही, उसे आपका पर्सनालिटी बन जाता है. ज्यादा हम है ना मांस खाएंगे तो our personality can be aggressive. Okay, हम vegetarian food खाएंगे तो our personality will be sober. So our food has also tremendous impact on our personality. So choose your food carefully, what you are eating. Who is cooking that food? Like your mother is cooking with a lot of love, that food is good for you. And some lusty man is cooking in some hotel, you don't know what kind of personality is that, you know. Then you eat that food, his consciousness also affects you. Yeah? So the cook personality of the cook also affects the food. Well, that is why everybody likes mother's food, because mothers cook it with love and affection. वही इंग्रेडिएंट से माँ बनाती है, बट प्रेम के साथ, तो इसलिए वो टेस्टी होता है एंड अच्छा होता है शरीर के लिए. And e etiquette also, you be careful how you are behaving with people. Okay, it is said that watch your thoughts, because it will be expressed in your behavior or action. Watch your actions, it will be your habits. Watch your habits, it will be your character. So we have to watch your thoughts, actions, and then gradually our personality and character depends on what kind of actions we perform regularly. So etiquette, कैसे हम behave कर रहे हैं वो भी देखना होगा. So A for association, B for books, C for chanting, D for diet, and E for etiquette. So controlled mind में क्या होता है? You have clear intelligence, cool mind, purified senses, better concentration, memory, more efficient. Okay, मन हर समय विचलित रहेगा तो चीजें याद भी नहीं रहता, right? So these are the things you can be winner. Mantra. Okay, Prabhupada says mantra meditation, it is not necessary to withdraw the mind from everything. Mind will automatically be withdrawn because it will be concentrated on the sound vibration. Mantra, and a mantra prescribed in Kali Santarana Upanishad. Which Upanishad? There are 108 Upanishad. So Katha Upanishad talks about that picture, and Kali Santarana Upanishad talks about this mantra. Okay, it says Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Okay, Eta Sodosa Namnani Kali Kalmasan Asano. These 16 names mantra is very important for delivering ourselves from this age of Kali. So this is mentioned in Kali Santarana Upanishad. So फिर मंत्र क्या है? Okay, हम उसमें जाएंगे, but पहले देखेंगे कि what do the major religions say about the chanting the holy names? All religions. Christianity says that we should chant names of the God. Sikhism says we should chant the name of God. Islam says repeatedly chant the name of Allah. Buddhism says chant the name of Buddha. And Sanatana Dharma also says that repeat the name of Lord in form of mantra. And what is mantra? Mantra is the abbreviation of man plus tra. Man means mind. And हम generally बोलते हैं man. Tra means deliver. That which delivers the mind is called mantra. So mantra will be able to deliver our mind. Mantra will allow us to control our mind. How? So this mantra, chanting mantra is called mantra meditation. Okay, chanting mantra is called mantra meditation. And what is meditation? Meditation means focusing on a particular thing. And what is mantra meditation? When we focus on the sound vibration, then that becomes mantra meditation. It's not just chanting, it is meditating on the sound vibration. So like when we chant Hare Krishna, we have to meditate on Hare Krishna. And what is that meditation? How does that happen? It enters through ear. Okay, it comes out of mouth and then enters the ear. ये हम बोलते हैं और हर syllable को सुनते हैं और वह फिर हृदय में जाता है, मन में जाता है. Then that becomes a meditation. So let's do some mantra meditation. You can unmute your video for some times, and then we will just have 2 minutes of mantra meditation, and then we will finish this chapter and then go to the Kahoot quiz. You can just, if you have opportunity, please switch on your video. Okay, just we can do some 2 minutes of mantra meditation. Okay, yes. So we have to you know pronounce each syllable of that mantra properly, and then concentrate, focus on it. That is meditation. Okay, listen to each syllable. All right. So everybody remembers the mantra, or I can just show it. uh, yeah, this is the mantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So let's just I'll do it. Please follow me, and then we can simultaneously do it for 2 minutes. Now it is 7:50, so we can do it for 7:52 or so. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So you pronounce the word Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, and listen to it. Don't think anything else. Don't try to think anything else. If some thoughts comes, then that is automatic. You can't have any control over that in the beginning. But just try to pronounce ha, means you try to listen to that ha. Meditate on that. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So you can open your eyes. Thank you very much. So you can feel, when you chant with concentration, when you chant with meditation, it becomes a mantra meditation. इसको मंत्र ध्यान बोलते हैं. Okay? इंग्लिश में मंत्र मेडिटेशन, हिंदी में, इंग्लिश संस्कृत में मंत्र ध्यान बोलते हैं. जब हम मंत्र ध्यान करते हैं, आई विल रिकमेंड यू एटलीस्ट इन 15 minutes in the morning and 15 minutes in the evening. If you do it, you can feel the impact. आपका माइंड एकदम पीसफुल हो जाता है फॉर सम टाइम्स. दिन भर जितना भी है ना डिस्टर्बेंस रहता है, it will subside because this mantra is very potent. because it comes from Shastra, authentic source से आता है, so it has a lot of potency. And when we chant with meditation, and if you just sit down and chant Pepsi Pepsi, then it will not give you the impact. Okay, but this mantra, because it comes from Shastra, it is a particular combination, and because it is names of God, it contains the name of God, Krishna and Rama. Okay, so it gives a lot of impact, and we meditate on the God's name, then it will purify the mind. Okay, so along with A, B, C, A, B, and D, E, you have to also add the C chanting. Okay, so then uh, just a minute. Okay, yes. So we discussed what other religions talk about, what is mantra. So then नेचर ऑफ कंट्रोल्ड माइंड, जब माइंड कंट्रोल हो जाता है तो कैसे पता चलेगा कि हमारा माइंड कंट्रोल्ड है या नहीं? When we will not be disturbed by a lot of happiness or a lot of distress. दुख हुआ तो थोड़ा सा दुख होगा, we'll feel the happiness, we'll feel the miseries, but will not be disturbed by it. हम कोई disturbing action नहीं लेंगे, तो then we should understand that our mind is under control. We will feel the heat, we'll feel the cold, but will not be disturbed by the heat and cold. When somebody honors us, somebody dishonors us, okay, we can know that somebody is कोई हमको निंदा कर रहा है या प्रशंसा कर रहा है, but we are not disturbed by the ninda or prasansa. Well, we are not looking for the prasansa, or we are not miserable by making getting ninda, then we can know that our mind is under control. So these are the symptoms of controlled mind. Okay, then what is the necessary condition? क्या करना पड़ेगा हमको माइंड कंट्रोल करने के लिए? क्या क्या चीजों को ध्यान देना पड़ेगा? युक्ताहार विहारस्य युक्त चेतस कर्मसु युक्त स्वप्नावबोधस्य योग भवति दुःखः. तो हमको सब कुछ को रेगुलेट करना पड़ेगा. वी हैव टू रेगुलेट आवर हैबिट्स ऑफ ईटिंग, स्लीपिंग, रिक्रिएशन एंड वर्क. इंडिया में एक बहुत बुरा हैबिट है, काम कभी भी करते हैं, कभी भी सो जाते हैं, रविवार को भी काम करते हैं, सैटरडे को भी काम करते हैं, दिन रात को 12 बजे भी लाभ होता है. ये सब है ना, एक्चुअली होना नहीं चाहिए. काम के टाइम में करिए, रेगुलेट. 9 to 5 काम करना है तो काम करिए, 5 बजे के बाद ऑफिस काम नहीं गए. ओके, तो काम भी रेगुलेटेड होना चाहिए. ईटिंग, शरीर को जितना चाहिए उतना खाना खाना है, ज्यादा नहीं खाना है, कम नहीं खाना है. ओके, ये रेकमेंड किया जाता है कि जितना भूख है उससे थोड़ा सा कम खाना खाइए और उसको पानी में फिल करिए, तो डाइजेशन अच्छा होता है. और फिर आप 4 बार खा सकते हैं, 5 बार खा सकते हैं, बट पूरा पेट भर के कभी एक बार भी नहीं खाना चाहिए. दैट इज वन ऑफ द मेजर कॉज ऑफ डायबिटीज टाइप 2. ओके, सो युक्ताहार विहार, रिक्रिएशन है ना, घूमना है ना, एंटरटेनमेंट, वो भी रेगुलेटेड होना चाहिए. अनरेगुलेटेड नहीं, कभी भी टीवी पकड़ के बैठ जाना, कभी भी लैपटॉप पकड़ के बैठ जाना, कभी भी व्हाट्सएप सोशल मीडिया पकड़, नहीं. रेगुलेटेड. 1 घंटा मुझे एंटरटेनमेंट करना है तो 1 ही घंटा, ज्यादा नहीं. वर्क, स्लीप है ना, 9 to 2 मुझे सोना है या 9 to 4 सोना है तो 9 to 4 सोना है. रेगुलेट योर स्लीप. Don't sleep in the morning, because night in the mode of ignorance, sleep in the mode of ignorance, so there is compatibility. So regulate everything. If we don't regulate everything, then it's very difficult to perform any yoga or mind control. 6 चीजें हमको बर्बाद करता है. अत्याहार, ओवर एंडिवरिंग फॉर अचीविंग समथिंग मटेरियल. प्रजल्प क्या है? अननेसेसरी बातें अबाउट वेल्थ, वुमेन, ये जो अननेसेसरी, उससे कोई फायदा नहीं होता हमारा, खाली टाइम वेस्ट होता है भाई. उससे ज्यादा अच्छा ग्रुप स्टडी कर लो. जनसंग मतलब बैड एसोसिएशन, अत्यधिक लोभ, लौल्यम, ये 6 हमको बर्बाद करता है. फिर भी अर्जुन बोलता है कि माइंड इज वेरी रेस्टलेस, टर्बुलेंट एंड ऑब्स्टिनेट, इट्स वेरी डिफिकल्ट टू कंट्रोल. एंड भगवान क्या बोलते हैं? इट कैन बी कंट्रोल्ड बाय 2 थिंग्स: सुइटेबल प्रैक्टिस, प्रैक्टिसिंग रेगुलेशन, प्रैक्टिसिंग कंट्रोलिंग द सेंसेस. So suitable practice हम जब करेंगे, and we also practice detachment, चीजों के प्रति अत्यधिक आसक्त नहीं होना. जब ये करेंगे और अभ्यास करेंगे, प्रैक्टिस करेंगे, अभ्यास एंड वैराग्य, तब फिर धीरे धीरे माइंड कंट्रोल होगा. ये पॉसिबल है, इसीलिए भगवान बोल रहे हैं. ओके, 6 अर्ज को कंट्रोल करना है. बाचो बेगम, बात करने का आवेग जो है हमारा, उसको भी कंट्रोल करना है. सब बात करना चाहते हैं, सुनना कोई नहीं चाहता. Now, fools speak because they have to speak something. And Pandit speaks because they have to speak something important. इनको कुछ अच्छे बात बोलना है तो इसीलिए बोलते हैं पंडित, बट मूर्ख उनको बस कुछ बोलना है तो बोलते जाते हैं. तो इसलिए वी हैव टू कंट्रोल आवर स्पीच. एंड चाणक्य पंडित बोलता है जिहाग्र वसति लक्ष्मी जिहाग्र मित्र बांधव. ओके, जिहाग्र वसति लक्ष्मी. अब पैसा आपका आ सकता है और पैसा आपसे जा सकता है ओनली ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ योर टंग, हाउ यू आर यूजिंग योर स्पीच, कैसे बात कर रहे हैं. ओके, जिहाग्र मित्र बांधव. आप मित्र सृष्टि कर सकते हैं अच्छे बात करके, शत्रु सृष्टि कर सकते हैं खराब बात करके. तो यू हैव टू बी केयरफुल ऑफ वाचा. मन का आवेग, क्रोध का आवेग, जिहा का आवेग मतलब खाना, जो टेस्टी खाना खाने का आवेग, और है ना ये सब 6 आवेग को, उदर पेट का आवेग की भर के रखो. उपस्थ मतलब जेनिटल का आवेग. जेनिटल चाहता है कि कोई भी ऑपोजिट सेक्स मिले तो है ना वही फिजिकल एक्टिविटी करने के लिए, बट उसको कंट्रोल करना है. तो ये 6 आवेग को जब कंट्रोल कर लेंगे देन विल बी मास्टर ऑफ ऑल आवर सेंसेस. एंड देन 6 चीजें हमको चाहिए हर किसी फील्ड में, स्पेशली स्पिरिचुअल फील्ड में सक्सेस होने के लिए, स्पिरिचुअल हो या मैटरल हो, 6 चीजें हमको चाहिए. वो है उत्साह, निश्चयत एंड धैर्य. वी शुड बी एंथुजियास्ट. उत्साह रहना चाहिए. आपके स्टडी में एंथुजियाज्म नहीं रहेगा तो फिर you can't study engineering. If you don't like engineering, if you don't have enthusiasm to do engineering, IIT will be a burden for you. उत्साह, निश्चय, you should have determination. ठीक है, इस टर्म में थोड़ा खराब हो गया, I will be determined to do good for the next term. Okay, I will be determined to be good even if I am facing problem. I will be determined to be good to others, be good to myself. Okay, निश्चय, धैर्य, I have to have patience. तत्त कर्म प्रवर्तनात्, acting according to right principles. Then sangat tyaga, avoid negative association. Satabruti, okay, abandoning negative association, sorry, following the footsteps of the learned and benevolent acharyas. So ये 6 चीजें हमारा स्पिरिचुअल लाइफ को आगे लेते हैं, मेटेरियल लाइफ को भी आगे लेते हैं. And then finally the most important verse is what qualities we should have to be successful in any sphere. त्रिनादपि सुनिचेन तरोरपि सहिष्णुना अमानिन मानदन कीर्तनिया सदाहरि. We should be humble, human, and humility. And you can win everybody. We can win anybody through your humility. If we don't have humility, if we are arrogant, nobody likes us. Nobody, people will talk about us behind us. यार ये तो बहुत arrogant है, इसको क्या? Humble है. Okay, everybody will like humility. We can win over everybody by humility. Tolerance. Tolerance can save us from suicide. Tolerance can save us from rape. Tolerance can save us from many, many dangerous negative emotions. Tolerance. We have to be tolerant. So that is why Krishna says, "Tam stitikshasu bharata." जब दुख आता है तो सोच लेना चाहिए ये दुख भी चला जाएगा. सुख आता है, अत्यधिक इलेशन नहीं होना चाहिए क्योंकि ये सुख भी चला जाएगा. तो you should know that ये चला जाएगा. Then we will be tolerant. Okay, not expecting respect from others. If you expect respect from others, you should earn the respect, not expect. आप ऐसे काम करो जो ऑटोमेटिकली लोग रेस्पेक्ट करेंगे, बट किसी से एक्सपेक्ट मत करो. एक्सपेक्ट करोगे तो बुरा लगेगा, अरे ये मुझे रेस्पेक्ट नहीं कर रहा, मैं इतना कर रहा हूं उसके लिए. ऑलवेज ऑफर रेस्पेक्ट टू अदर्स. ये 4 चीजें हम जीवन में उतार देंगे ना, we will be a wonderful human being. Okay, humility, tolerance, not expecting respect from others, and always offering respect to others, and then kirtaniya sadahari, chanting the name of God. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Okay, so these are the leadership lessons for my students, because as I told you, this is part of my course. So we have to focus. Our actions should be focused, not stray away by the senses. We have to befriend our mind and willpower. We have to balance things, regulate things, practice and self-control. Then leaders have to be masters of their own mind. Okay. Thank you very much. So this is all about this mind. And as I told you, Abhishek Prabhu, can we go for that 10-minute quiz, if you allow?
Yes, from my side it's allowed. I think 1-2 students can also see. Are they excited for the quiz?
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
We are very excited.
Thank you. So please log in to kahoot.it Thank you very much, Harshit and others.
Yes,
Okay.
sir. You share the screen. I'll tell them how to do it meanwhile.
Yes. Yes. I will just give you the game pin. It's
So
just
those who
10 questions. Yeah.
Kahoot app, they can open the Kahoot app, or else I'm sharing the website. It's kahoot.it. Most of you will be familiar, so you need two devices. One Zoom screen. On Zoom screen, the questions will be displayed on, and on this website you have to answer. So in case one laptop and one mobile is recommended, on laptop you can watch the Zoom screen, and on mobile you can answer. If you do have only a single device, or else two mobiles will also work. But if you have a single device, you have to do split screen. So in split screen, half questions will be there. On Zoom screen, questions will be there, and on Kahoot.it, answer will be there. So yes, sir, you can start sharing the screen.
Yes.
And I think those who are winners, they will also be given special goodies, just like last time during Behra sir's 5 day course, we gave many gifts. So from this, also not that much big, but still some nice goodies will be given. So
Okay.
participate seriously.
That's very good. Okay. Now I'm sharing the screen and you can see the game pin. Can you see the game pin?
Yes, sir. Game
Yes.
pin is 961. And I would request our Bhaktivedanta Club old members not to participate. Otherwise, the juniors will not get a fair play. So I would request our old members not to participate in the game.
Yeah, it's very easy quiz based on today's lecture only.
Yeah, please write your name. It will be better for us to judge 5 to 9. So don't type your original names here.
Yeah, I have now 19 members. Mahesh, Namratesh, Alok, Mighty Raju, Manish, Sweta, Bhavya.
Since we are already behind the time, so we'll not wait for
Soryansu.
much. If anyone is still trying, he can raise his hand, so we'll know, get to know. Otherwise, we'll start the quiz because we have already crossed 8 o'clock. That's why. So is anyone still trying to log in? Then he can raise his hand. Otherwise, we are starting the quiz.
So we
You can
have
also,
only 20 people. So there are 38
but
people.
some of them are our old members.
Okay, 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 okay. No problem.
uh, So yeah, so you can join in the middle also. So
Hmm.
I think we should start. We'll wait for 30 more seconds and then we'll start.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So anybody joining? Please let us know if you are joining, still joining.
Aman Kumar is asking game pin. Game pin is on the screen.
Game pin is on the screen. Yes.
9610835.
9610835. Yes. Okay. Anybody else is joining or should we start?
I think sir you can start now.
Okay. So Ayush has joined. Who was calling for? Yes, Amon has also joined. Amon was asking for the game pin, right? Yes.
Yes, now we can start.
All right. So now we are starting. Please be ready for the game. I'm starting. Understanding mind.
Sir, you can do it full screen.
Okay. Isn't it full screen now? Okay. What does ABCD stand for? What does ABCD stand for? Yes, 20 people have answered. 13 people have given the right answer. Association, book, chanting, and diet. Okay, some people were confused, avoiding anger, and so these ABCD stands for association, book, chanting, and diet. Thank you.
Sir,
Next,
sir, above the volume button there is a double arrow. So on that, if you click, it will go full screen.
volume button. Okay, yes. Is it okay now?
Yes, sir, it is okay.
Okay. Okay. So you can see, yeah, the first is Alok, then Bhanu, Jayesh, Anil, and Kunal. Next. Yes. So next question is, which Upanishad mentions Hare Krishna Mahamantra? Mandukya Upanishad, Kalisantana Upanishad, Gopaltapani Upanishad, Isavasya Upanishad. Very good. Everybody answered. Yes. Kalisantana Upanishad. 16 people gave the right answer. Okay. So let's see what happens to. Oh, no change? Yeah, there are some changes. Okay. Now, the next question. Identify the right comparison with the example of that chariot. Yes. Body is the chariot, senses are the horses, mind is the rein, and intelligence is the charioteer. Okay, वो थोड़ा सा ना इधर उधर करके दिया गया है, तो maybe you are confused, but now please remember the right combination. Let's see what happens to the top 5. Joyesh has come to the top. Alok second, Spars, Bhanu, and Kunal, they are in the top 5. Now next, dash mind is a friend and dash mind is an enemy. Very easy question. I suppose everybody would be giving right answer to this question. Yes, almost everybody. 19 people say a controlled mind is a friend and uncontrolled mind is an enemy. Very good. Thank you very much. You have listened carefully. Now Mahesh has come to the top 5. Next question. What is the etymological meaning of mantra? Etymological means, the word meaning of the mantra. I hope everybody will write the correct answer. Yes, almost everybody. 16 people say it delivers the mind, and 6 people say that cleanses the brain. No, mantra doesn't cleanse the brain. Mantra cleanses the mind. And for cleansing the brain, you have to see a neurologist. Yes. Now, Mahesh and Bhavi. Bhavya has come off. Let's see what happens in the next question. Next question is a true and false. Our own mind can never be our enemy. True or false? Yes, Thank you very much. 20 people gave the right answer. That it is false because our mind will be our enemy when it is uncontrolled. So it can be our enemy. I suppose there is no change in the top. Okay. Now the next question number 7. Multi-select. You can select multiple answers and then submit. Okay. You have to select the correct answers, combinations. Which of the following activities are helpful in controlling the mind? Yes. So many people have given the right answer. And I'm very happy that you listen carefully. Some people said that trying to provide all possible pleasure to the senses, it's like adding ghee to the fire. When you add more fire, ghee to the fire will go on burning more and more. It will never be satisfied. So like that, if you provide all the pleasure to the senses will require more and more. Yeah, dil mange more. It will never be satisfied. And if you don't provide any satisfaction to the senses, they will revolt. So that is why trying to restrain senses from straying around and practicing mantra meditation will help. Okay, let's see what is happening to the top. Yes, there is a change. Joyce is still at the top. Mahesh, Rudrans, Vavi, and Alok, they have come off. All right, let's see the next question. Question number 8. Qualities which help us in every sphere of life are. It's a single select. You have to select the most appropriate answer. Yes. Humility. Actually, all of these are the answers. So some of you said humility and tolerance. Okay, that's also correct. But the most appropriate is all of these. Tolerance, humility, giving respect to everybody and not expecting respect from anybody. Okay. So all of these is the most appropriate answer. But anyway, it's all the answers are right. Yes. Anil has come up. Next question is question number 9. What is the meaning of regulating eating and sleeping? Yes, all of them have given right answer. 21. Only one, none of these. Okay. No starving and no ever overeating. Sleeping as required, not more, not less. Okay, that is called regulating. Thank you. Yes, now Jayesh, Rudrans, Bhavi, Mahesh, and Anil, they are at the top. Let's see the last question. Raju has got 6 correct answers strict. Last question is a multi-select question. So which of the following qualities are necessary to remain fixed in our spiritual journey?
So in multiple choice questions, there is partial marking. So if you answer 1 correct and 2 are correct, then you'll get marks. So partial marking is there.
Very good. All of these are answers. Enthusiasm, determination, patience, avoiding the influence of bad association. So 21 people has said patience, 17 people has a determination, 20 people say avoiding bad association. So this brings to the end of the quiz. Let's see what happens to the podium. Number 3, Bhavi Garg. And number 2 is Anil. And number 1 is Jayesh, maybe. Yes, Jayesh. So this is the podium. And runners up are Rudrans and Mahesh. Okay. So
No, sir. View full report. You have to click on view full report.
okay. Next, view full report. Okay.
Yes, sir.
View report. So we have to see the players, right? Ah. Can you see the screen?
No, sir. Your screen share is stopped.
Can you see now?
Now it's
Yes.
visible.
So Jayesh has given 90% correct answer. So you can see Anil, Bhavya, Rudrans, Mahesh, Alok, okay, Nitin, Suryanshu, and Raju, Bhanu Prakash, then Dibya, Sweta, Harshit, Adar, Sagar, Anu, Spars, Kunal, Ayush, and Aman. So these are the, and this is the list. So Abhishek Prabhu, are you declaring some prize for them for the top 5?
Yes, we'll declare it in the next 7 o'clock session tomorrow.
Okay, okay, okay. All right. So please, I will send this to you.
Yes, sir. You can send the report to us.
Okay, okay. All right. So thank you very much. Okay. So I hope you gain something from this session. I hope it will be useful in some point of your life. Okay. Uh,
Thank you so
I
much, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah, this Kahoot quiz was a bit surprise for all of us.
Okay.
I didn't
All right.
expect.
Uh,
So I would like to congratulate all the winners, Jayesh, Anil, Bhavya, and in fact everyone did the everyone was everyone have performed very well in this quiz, almost like above 50%.
mm,
So uh, so Prabhuji, like yeah, in the afternoon I called Prabhuji and he came up with such a nice presentation on mine. Even I heard it for the first time. So how nicely Prabhuji explained all the uh, points that were mentioned in our Vedic literature with proper references, how you can control our mind. So Vedas are like our mother who really guides us on the right path. So if you follow according to the Vedic injunctions, you will be successful in your life. So by examples like how Prabhuji explained each and every point, how you can control your mind and become successful. Thank you so much, Prabhuji, for these presentations.
thank you. I'm sorry. Actually, I could not take some questions, but next time maybe we'll keep some more
Okay,
questions.
Guru, next time,
Yes, sir. You
Yes,
Prabhuji.
can
sir.
you can take I think 5 minutes questions. We can do till
Yeah,
8:30.
before that, we would like to do some announcements so we can take few more questions.
All right.
Uh, yeah. So as sir has introduced this mantra meditation and also he has given a demonstration. So sir, I would like to tell that this mantra meditation we are doing from past 1 month. Daily evening we assemble together for 20 minutes and we daily chant for 10 minutes.
That's
So
great.
now since the students has holidays, so we have shifted this mantra meditation session to morning
Okay.
6 to 6:30 we do this half an hour mantra meditation session,
Mm.
and then 6:30 to 7 we do a reading session, like why we follow this process, what are the shastric evidences for this, so that we will get some understanding for this.
Okay.
So tomorrow's schedule I would like to announce. So from 6 to 6:30 we will be having mantra meditation session, then 6:30 to 7 we will be having reading session. This is the morning slot. Then afternoon we will be having 3 slots. just like today we got 3 slots, so also tomorrow we'll be having 3 slots. So 10 to 1 slot, Dr. Ravi Prakash will be speaking on introduction to robotics. 1 to 2 we'll be having brain and cognition talk by Dr. Tharun Kumar Reddy from IIT Dhanbad. And from 4 to 5 we'll be having talk on computer vision. So this will be given by Ashish Kumar. He is a PhD student from our lab. So these 3 sessions will be there, and also in evening we'll be having our talk by alumni, just like today Akshay Nayak sir has taken. So tomorrow we'll be having faculty from IIT Patna. So he will be taking the similar session on similar topic. So thank you very much, all of you. Like today's schedule was little hectic, but just be with us, because if no pains, then no gains. So we have to be with us, so that we really want to give you something. So please be with us and take this opportunity. You will not get such opportunity again. And if you are not registered in this boot camp, so Abhishek Pansal will be sharing our registration form in chat. So please register, so that our volunteers can reach to you, and they can help you for getting up early in morning. And also join our WhatsApp group, so that all the information will be circulated through WhatsApp group. So if you are not enrolled in that WhatsApp group, just get into it. So it will really help. So thank you very much. So we can have some question answers. If you have some questions, then please put in chat, or you can raise your hand, or you can unmute and you can directly ask.
Okay, and those who want to leave, they can also leave. Those who have questions, they can remain and ask questions. Yes. Yes, Jais, please. I'm happy that you have scored very good marks. You have listened carefully. Yes, Jais. What's your question?
Hare Krishna, sir.
Hare Krishna.
Sir, my question is, you told that a person who has conquered his senses and his mind, uh, that he will not means he will not get more happy or more sad. Means
Yes.
will it not means contradict that we should always be happy and that
Yes.
that
Very
concept?
good. Good question, Jais. See, I said he will not be disturbed by happiness or miseries. Okay. We will get happiness, we will get miseries. सुख मिलेगा, दुख भी मिलेगा. और happiness में क्या होता है? We have to also tolerate happiness. I will give an example. I know one fellow, he was doing PhD and he got some publications, he solved some problems, and he got so many awards that he could not tolerate that happiness. वो खुद को कंपोज करने के लिए वो मदिरा पीने लगा, and बाद में चेन ड्रंकर्ड बन गया. So this is called being affected by happiness. Okay, you become happy, there is no problem, but don't be disturbed by happiness. There is a sociologist called Emile Durkheim. He says some people commit suicide in happiness, extreme happiness. इतना ज्यादा पैसा आ जाता है उनके पास, इतना ज्यादा खुशी आ जाता है, तो उनका हार्ट अटैक हो जाता है. That means they are disturbed by happiness. And those who have control over mind, they know that this happiness will also go, the miseries will also go. So they will not neither be disturbed by happiness nor be disturbed by the miseries. They will feel the happiness, but they will not be disturbed by the happiness. That is the thing we have to do. Okay, Jayas, understood now?
And sir, what is meant by means eternal happiness, and we should always maintain that means.
Eternal happiness, as long as we are in this material world, we are with this material body, the material miseries, happiness, they will come. Both will come. Sukh, dukh, both will come. Eternal happiness will only come when we live only in the spiritual realm, not being affected by any material thing. Okay, so that will come in a very, very advanced stage. They are never affected by any miseries. They are always blissful, and being situated in the eternal plane. Okay, so there are a lot of examples. Like there was a king who adopted Asgar Bruti. He was never asking for any food. Whoever gives food, he just eat, otherwise he doesn't. And he was always in trance. That is called eternal happiness. But for us, for our students, as long as we are dealing with material things, both will come, sukh and dukh. Because this world is the world of duality, relativity. Here sukh means some dukh is there. Dukh means some sukh is there. Okay. So as long as we are living in this world of duality, we'll have dukh and sukh. Only when we transcend this world and then situate in only in the transcendence, then we can feel the eternal happiness, always in trance. Okay, Zes?
Thank you, sir. Hare Krishna.
Okay, thank you. Any other question?
So there is one question in chat box.
How to develop intelligence to that extent so that we will never influence by mind? Yeah, it's a very, very important question. How to develop intelligence to extent so that to that extent so that we will never influence by mind? Yes. So we are most often our mind influences the intelligence. So what kind of things we have to practice to develop to strengthen the intelligence to such an extent? So as I told you, intelligence is a decision maker. Okay. And in order to strengthen the decision maker, there are two kinds of intelligence. One is called lusty intelligence. Lusty intelligence means we are just slaves of our senses. In that situation, when the intelligence is in the lower level. Okay, now you have to also understand the intelligence that we are talking about here is not the measure of the intelligence that you know. It's not IQ. IQ is part of it, but it is not the whole of intelligence. Okay, and you also know that no one can measure the intelligence. This is just an instrument to measure part of it so that we can make a distinction. All right. So intelligence is the decision maker, and how to strengthen that intelligence? By acquiring more and more knowledge. That is called spiritual intelligence. And in Bhagavad Gita, that is called Buddhi Yoga. Okay? Buddhi is intelligence. Yoga, Buddhi Yoga. When you acquire more and more spiritual knowledge, when you acquire more and more real knowledge, when we try to find out real cause of things, when we inquire. So in order to strengthen the intelligence, we have to develop a tendency to question, develop a tendency to inquire. If we don't question, then we will just do whatever is fed in our mind or whatever our emotion says. So we have to question. मैं ये करूंगा तो क्या consequence होगा? मैं क्रोध में हूं, ये काम करूंगा तो क्या होगा? I have to question myself. I have to question other things. And then I have to try to get proper answer to those questions. So that is why Bhagavad Gita is in a format of question answer. Arjuna is asking, Krishna is responding. All the Shastras are question answer. And the way of gaining knowledge is question answer. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Tadvidhi pranipatana pariprasnena sevaya. Upadekshantita jnanam jnaninam tato darshanam. Only when you have proper question, you can get proper answer. You can get proper knowledge only when you have proper question. आप समझो इंजीनियरिंग में आप कोई इंटरेस्ट नहीं होगा, आपका कोई क्वेश्चन नहीं होगा कि ये चीज कैसे होता है, ये चीज कैसे होता है, तो आपका नॉलेज ग्रो करेगा? नहीं करेगा. ओके, तो इसीलिए इन ऑर्डर टू स्ट्रेंथन द इंटेलिजेंस, वी शुड आस्क प्रॉपर क्वेश्चन, वी शुड गो टू द प्रॉपर सोर्स टू गेट दोज प्रॉपर आंसर्स and then try to imbibe it in our life, and then our intelligence will be strengthened day by day. The person who knows sukh and dukh will come and go, he will be less disturbed by happiness and distress. If you think that this happiness is going to stay forever, you will party, and party khatam hua, fir dukh aa gaya, and you say अरे इतना दुख हो गया, ये तो नहीं जाने वाला, मैं मर जाने वाला हूं इसमें, then you will be affected. Okay, so this knowledge, inquiry, going to the proper person, getting the answers, reading these thought provoking books, shastra, that will strengthen your intelligence, and that is called buddhi yoga. Okay, thank you. Got it, Kunal? All right, thank you. Any other question? Our education system and the contemporary society always has taught us to aim higher and not be stagnant in life. In other words, satisfaction is equated of being lazy, What are your thoughts on this? Yes. So satisfaction, what is that aim higher? What is that aim higher? I know this world is called as pabarga. What do we do here? We do a lot of parishram. Then foam comes out of our mouth. Pa, fa, ba, vyarthata. Everything we do, it becomes useless sometime. हम बहुत बड़े साइंटिस्ट बन गए, पार्किंसन डिजीज हो गया, कुछ we can't enjoy the thing for which we have had a lot of labor. But yes, satisfaction is not equated to being lazy. Satisfaction matlab contentment. Whatever you are able to do, you should be content with that. You should have some contentment. Okay. But yes, aiming higher is not a problem, but you should not have unnatural expectation. You see, everybody is given certain amount of ability to do certain things, and you go on sharpening your intelligence and go on doing things, and then you achieve according to your ability. But if you have unnatural expectation and you put so much of effort to do that, then you will always be distressed. Some people are even satisfied or dissatisfied after gaining 99.9. बोले 1.1 क्यों कम हो गया? Then what is the meaning? What is the point in working so hard and never getting satisfaction? ऐसे काम करते करते higher achieve करते 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 मर जाएंगे, फिर there is no satisfaction, no happiness. So what is the benefit out of that? So depending on your ability, you strive, and whatever result you get, you be satisfied with that, because you don't have control over the result. So that is what also in Bhagavad Gita they said, karmanyeva adhikarastu ma phaleshu kadachana. Okay. So karmanyeva adhikarastu ma phaleshu kadachana. We have control over our action only. We don't have control over the result. So you perform action according to your ability. You perform action, you try, you study hard. But suppose for some reason you don't get a result and you become disturbed because you are aiming to achieve high, then you will be distressed. You will commit suicide. Why people commit suicide? Because their expectation doesn't match the reality. That is why they commit suicide. But if you understand that I have only control over the action, I don't have control over the result. आप साल भर अच्छे से पढ़ाई किए हैं, but question ऐसे आ गया, you could not attempt properly. क्या करोगे? ओके आपने जितना पढ़ाई किया, कोई दूसरा आपसे बहुत ज्यादा पढ़ाई किया और बहुत ज्यादा अच्छा कर लिया, ए मिल गया उसको, आपको बी मिल गया रिलेटिव ग्रेडिंग में, क्या करोगे? सो यू डोंट ऑलवेज हैव कंट्रोल ओवर द रिजल्ट. सब कुछ पढ़ाई किया, अच्छे ग्रेड मिल गया, कोरोना आ गया, लॉकडाउन हो गया, आपको जॉब नहीं मिला, क्या करोगे? यू डोंट हैव कंट्रोल ओवर इट. So we have to try, we have to give our 100% based on our ability, because we have only control over our action. And then we have to be satisfied with whatever we gain, whatever result we gain. If we brood over that result, then our life will be hell, because we never have the right over the result. So karmanya vadikarastu ma phalesu kadachana. We don't have right over the result. We don't have control over the result. Result is controlled by many other factors. I can only act. And then mata sanga swa karmani. It says that, okay, thinking that I don't have control over the result, I should not work. ये भी नहीं होना चाहिए, क्योंकि हम काम किए बिना एक मुहूर्त भी जिंदा नहीं रह सकते. We have to do something. So if we don't do positive things, if we don't engage ourselves in right thing, we will be doing wrong things. So don't be lazy. Laziness is a sin. All kinds of sinful thoughts come when you are lazy. Okay, so we have to understand it in proper perspective. We have to satisfy, we have to be content on whatever we get the result, but we have to give our 100%, because we have control over only over the action, and we should never be attached to inaction or inactivity or laziness or not doing things. I hope I answered your question, Shweta, to some extent. Yes, Jayas.
Sir, my question is, there are scientists like Einstein and Stephen Hawking. They
Mhm.
dedicated their whole life to understand the nature, and
Mhm.
it's means beyond our means uh, to understand the nature.
Mhm.
Where in some way they were also means their whole life they have dedicated to understand the nature, the truth.
Yes.
Means where they also yogis, or means can we call them yogis, or
You see, yoga means कनेक्शन. योगा मीन्स जोड़ना. योगा मतलब क्या है? जोड़ना. किसको किसके साथ? जब आत्मा परमात्मा से जुड़ता है उसको योग बोलते हैं. आप आइंस्टाइन की बात बोले. आइंस्टाइन वाज एक्चुअली योगी. ओके, आइंस्टाइन वाज ए priest. He was a celibate priest in, you know, उस टाइम पे जो कॉलेज यूनिवर्सिटीज होता था, वो यूनिवर्सिटीज यूज्ड टू बी चर्च काइंड ऑफ थिंग्स, and those celibate monks used to be the teachers. Okay, so Einstein was a celibate in the beginning, then he married and later on, and he had strong, you know, faith on God. बट बाद में स्टीफन हॉकिंस थोड़ा अथेइस्ट था. ओके, और कुछ साइंटिस्ट अभी अभी जो जो नए नए साइंटिस्ट है वो सब अथेइस्ट बने लगे. बट जो पुराने साइंटिस्ट है जिनके थ्योरी हमको साइंस समझने के लिए हेल्प करता है, दे आर ऑल थेइस्ट साइंटिस्ट. Okay, so they also tried to understand one aspect of absolute truth, that is nature. Science क्या है? Science is all about nature. Okay, प्रकृति में we are trying to understand the laws of nature. But yogis are holistic. They try to understand the absolute truth, not only nature. They try to understand who am I, what is my relationship to the nature, what is my relationship to the supreme God, what is my relationship to my activity, my karma, and what is my relationship to the kala. So Einstein was dealing with two things, prakriti and kala. He gave the theory of time, he also gave all theories of the material nature. Okay, and he also was asking, he also knew about himself, knew that what is he. So he was a kind of, I could say that he was a yogi. But if you are only concerned about the nature and how to exploit the nature for our enjoyment, then you are not a yogi. Okay, so many scientists were actually yogis. Okay, but not all. Okay, you should be holistic.
and sir, about Stephen Hawking means he
Hmm.
was atheist, though he means his whole life he only dedicated to understand uh,
Yes.
nature and the laws of means, in
Hmm.
one way he was trying to understand the God, means,
In part of the
in
god,
one
that is
part
nature.
of the God.
Yes, nature.
So,
So
and
Stephen Hawking was not actually completely atheist. He was an agnostic. Okay, he says there may be God, there may not be God. I don't know. He says that his exact statement is like that. There may be God, there may not be God. I don't know. But what I know is by using science, you can do things. That is what he used to say. So he was trying to, I know, nature is also part of God. But if we just try to understand nature so that we can enjoy it, we can exploit it, then this is, kind of exploiting God, exploiting part of God. So that is not yoga. Yoga is not exploiting God. Yoga is being connected to God. Okay, so पापा आपको पैसा देते हैं तो relationship is not only about getting money. Okay, relationship is much more than just getting money, right? So if you just try to understand nature and exploit it, it is like whoever gives me money, he becomes my father. I don't care who is that fellow is. All right, but you have a particular relationship to your father that is much more beyond this money. Even if your father becomes poor, he is not able to provide you money, you don't stop calling him father. He has very good feeling for you. You know he has done so much for you. All right, guys. So you have to understand this. No, the yogis try to understand absolute truth in holistic nature. All prakriti, karma, kala, you know, jiva and ishvara. They want to take everything together and then being connected to God. Okay.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Hare Krishna. Okay, it was very nice to talk to you, all of you. Thank you very much. Okay, so it's already 8:43, so I think we should end. Otherwise, you will scold me कि भाई कितना समय हमारा ले लिया.
Thank
Okay.